Well, hello and welcome back to the Cashion County Line basketball tournament. We are here with the girls' championship game. This is Andy Campbell, joined by Lane Jones. And Lane, we had a great third-place game there with the boys. Mark Rogers calling it, so it's a step down to me. Hopefully, we can get another great game here in the girls' championship game. What are you expecting out of this matchup?
Well, I have yet to see either one of these teams play this year. Here's what I know for sure: Riverside's going to put a very athletic, very physical team on the basketball court. Cashion's going to put a very physical team on the basketball court as well. We're going to see a very scrappy basketball game between two teams that whoever can create the most chaos is going to win this basketball game.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of the Cashion girls yesterday and also the Riverside girls. And just Riverside obviously seems very athletic, and Cashion has some athleticism and size as well. So it's going to be a really interesting matchup here. Starters for the Lady Braves, you have Ashley Poole on number 12, Cade Humpy, Bobby Parker, Taja Bell, and Periana Brown. Cashion controls the opening tip.
Little 1-3-1 zone defense, the start for Riverside. You have that length like they have. This is a tough defense to solve.
Luckily for Cashion, they have three seniors here on their starting lineup, so have some experience and being patient here on their first possession. Ball up top to number 14. That's Madison Westerhoff. To Kate Navabi. Turnover there for Riverside if they'll get their first offensive possession.
Well, taking care of the basketball is going to be a key to this basketball game. You're going to have to overcome some physicality from two pretty tough defenses, and ball security is going to be huge.
Riverside moving around the perimeter here, looking for an open shot. That's number 23. Kane Hoppy on the three. Missed and out of bounds. Be back to Cashion.
Long shot, long rebound. We're going to see quite a bit of that today. You got to make sure if defensively, if these two basketball teams want to give themselves the best opportunity to win, they're going to have to limit second opportunities by their opponent.
Another turnover here for Cashion. That's two offensive possessions and two turnovers. So Riverside's going to get the ball back. See if we can break this 0-0 score here. Swatted by number 32, and that is Brooke Schaefer, the sophomore, back down the court to 23. That is Megan Schaefer, senior, and score with a layup.
Well, Schaefer doing a great job of maneuvering her body inside and converting that into a basket. She definitely shows her skill set right there. She's going to be a tough stop inside.
Big-time Class 2A girls matchup here with both teams ranked in the top 20. Cashion is number 14 overall. Then you have Riverside is number 8 overall. So really good matchup here in the finals of the Cashion County Line tournament. Riverside with the layup. That's number 12, Ashley Poole, the senior from Anadarko, gets on the board. You'll see a full court press and another turnover there for Cashion. That's just 3 early. The layup was good, but she traveled before, so it's going to be Cashion ball.
A really good basketball move. I don't have an issue with that. That is a travel to high school level. I told Mark in the last game, it may be a travel to collegiate level, and it's not a travel to NBA level.
Trap here in the corner right outside the Riverside bench. I think we have a foul. That is number 32 is Bobby Parker. That's her first foul, the junior from Comanche.
One thing's for certain, Cashion isn't going to have seen anything tougher than what they ran into back in December when they ran into number 1 ranked Dale and the number 1 ranked at 3A Washington. So running that little gauntlet, Riverside isn't going to show them anything they haven't seen before.
Really impressive run here at the Cashion County Line tournament for the Lady Wildcats. We have a foul far away from the basket here. That's going to be on number 23, Cade Hoppy, for Riverside. It'll be her first personal. 2 team fouls here for Riverside early.
Well, Riverside getting out there, extending their defense a little bit. They started out in that 1-3-1. They've gone back to a man-to-man defense, and so they're going to be a tough out too. with their length that they present defensively.
Number 23 for Cashion, that's Megan Schaefer, the senior, inside with a good move, and she gets hacked on her way up, so she'll be here. 2 free throws coming up for Megan Schaefer.
Well, just like we saw in the last basketball game, free throws are going to be a premium. You make your free throws, you give yourself the best opportunity to win a game, especially when it comes down to the wire, which this game has the potential to do.
We mentioned how successful this Riverside team has been. They lost in the state semifinals to eventual state champion Merritt a year ago. So the Lady Braves, certainly no stranger to big games just like this one.
Bank's open.
Megan Schaefer makes both. It's 4-2 Cashion early with about 5 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. It's number 44, Brown, as she goes down the lane, kicks it out to a shooter. Good defense here by Cashion. Brown down the lane with the left hand, misses it, but she is fouled. She'll go to the free throw line.
Good job defensively by Cashion. You know, that Riverside not getting any easy looks, and flip that and credit Riverside. You know, they found a way to draw some contact, get to the free throw line. So
starters here for Cashion still in the game. Number 4, Kate Nabavi, 14, Madison Westerhoff, 15, Abby Hobgood, 23, Megan Schaefer, 32, Brooke Schaefer. Really good lineup here for the Wildcats. And she hits 1 of 2, so it's 4-3 Wildcats. That's number 14, Madison Westerhoff, the senior, as she kicks it to Kate Nabavi, the freshman in the corner. That's an air ball. Rebound Riverside.
Brown with the rebound. And she's you have to keep her off the glass. You want a chance to win.
3 attempt is no good off the back iron by number 32. That is Bobby Parker. Number 14, that is Westerhoff into the lane, and she is fouled. She'll go back to the free throw line.
Well, initiating contact is a big part of playing basketball, and you have to understand how to navigate that without picking up an offensive foul. And so if Cashion can initiate contact by getting to the basket and then convert the free throws, that's an excellent way to generate offense.
Westerhoff misses the first. Lady Wildcats lead at 4-3 early here. 4 minutes, 2 seconds left in the first quarter. Makes the second. We have a sub into the game. That is number 12, Addison McCracken, the senior for the Lady Wildcats. That's 44, Brown, bringing it up the court for the Lady Braves. Three-point attempt here is off the back iron, no good, but Riverside controls the rebound. Put back is good. That is number 44, Periana Brown.
Second chance opportunities are an easy way to get beat, and Cashion's going to have to limit those on that end of the floor.
That's Schaefer down the lane, and she turns it over. Periana Brown with the layup, and it is no good. Rolls around, but again, second chance points like you just talked about, Lane. Number 32 there, Bobby Parker for Riverside. Gets to put back at 7-5 Riverside. 3:10 left in the first quarter. We'll be right back at the Cashion County Line Tournament.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
Welcome back to the girls' championship game at the Cashion County Line basketball tournament. I'm Andy Campbell, joined by Lane Jones. Riverside leads at 7-5, but Cashion gets it quickly down the court. Missed shot, saved. That is number 20, Jaylee Harp, who just checked into the basketball game. And she gets the rebound here on the Riverside miss. And Peyton Bobby quickly back up the court. She gets her shot blocked, but it's out of bounds off Riverside.
Well, tempo is going to – that's something you hear coaches talk a lot about, but you got to have tempo with the purpose. Cashion gets to the rim, unable to get to the free throw line, but you just got to continue to do that and maybe soften up that defense to give you opportunities to get good looks at the basket.
Bobby inbounds the ball, but it's knocked away from 23, Megan Schaefer. So another turnover for the Cashion Wildcats. Goes back down the court. Riverside attempts a three, but she shuffled her feet beforehand. A little turnover fest here early, Lane.
A little bit sloppy, but the thing of it is we saw the third place girls game earlier. That game was sloppy, and sometimes coaches want to sloppy it up a little bit. You need to be physical and just kind of muck it up, and that's sometimes a good game plan if you're outmanned.
It was 2-on-1 that break there for Cashion, but Bobby shuffled her feet before the pass. It's another turnover. I bet that's 6 or 7 already on the night for Cashion just here early in the first quarter.
Yeah, quite a few turnovers for sure. There's taking care of the ball is
Riverside back up court. We have, let's see, we have some subs here. That's number 30 in the game. That's Pablo. Number 23, Hoppy, has the ball at top of the key right now. She moves it around the arc. Number 12, Pual, down the lane, and she travels. So another turnover here. Not very many shots getting put up by either team.
Well, you got a 30-second timeout. Here's the thing. The coaches, this is the championship game, and what we talked about in the earlier game with Mario, I don't remember which game it was, but these tournaments simulate the playoffs from the standpoint you're playing 3 games in a row. So it simulates that regional tournament, the area tournament, the state tournament where you're going to play back to back to back. Well, you're on Saturday night, a lot of pressure. You played 2 hard-fought games to get to where you are now. Nerves are high. It's going to be a little bit sloppy. And we talked about the pace of the game and the fog of war. The game's going to slow down a little bit. And once it slows down, it becomes less choppy, then teams can kind of get into their flow, get into the rhythm of their offense. And that's probably what some of the coaching that's happening down there is just settle down, play the basketball game you know how to play.
Yeah, both teams had some tough games to reach this championship game. Riverside defeated Lone Grove in the first round 69-34, but had a tough game yesterday against the Fairview Lady Jackets and won that one 51-46. Cashion defeated Clinton in the first round 50-21, then had another tough game with OCA 49-40 yesterday to advance here to the finals tonight. All right, Riverside up 7-5 here early. We're counting down 1:49 here in the first quarter. Nababi stepped out of bounds and another turnover for the Lady Wildcats.
Well, good idea. She just wasn't quite sure where her foot was. She had that angle to take that baseline and beat her girl to the basket, but just unfortunately she stepped out of bounds.
Riverside looks to capitalize on its 2-point lead here and extend that. We have number 2 in the game. That is Hogner for the Lady Braves as she gets it to Puwal. There's some athletic girls out there for Riverside that can really play. It'd be interesting to see if they can kind of go on one of those runs that they're really famous for. Cashion playing good defense, making everything difficult for them early on.
Yeah, Cashion doing a really good job of helping defensively from the weak side. They've typically got 3 girls from the other side helping in the paint, and that's what you're going to have to do in order to keep that ball out of the lane and keep from giving up any easy baskets inside.
Puwal misses the short jumper there. She had a big game yesterday against Fairview. Been quiet early on here for the Lady Braves. Bobby had a short break, and she's back in the game, the freshman point guard for Cashion.
Well, once again, both coaches just trying to find the rhythm, trying to find that comfort zone where they can operate in offensively, and neither team unable to do that so far, but it's still early on.
The Bobby wide open three from the corner. That is no good. Riverside rebound. That is to Kane Hoppy, and she'll bring it up the floor. Gets to Puwall in the corner. She's open, but gives it back up. And a deep three here by Hompy. That is no good off the back iron. Cashion comes back down this way, right in front of us. Number 4, Kate Nabavi, the freshman point guard. Seen a lot of Nabavis. If you followed Cashion sports at all the last decade or so, you've seen a lot of Nabavis. Good athlete. Kate, certainly no exception.
Well, Cashion's going to be fortunate to be the recipient of an unforced turnover, and they're going to get the ball underneath their own basket with 8 seconds left and a chance to capitalize with this last possession.
Been locked at 7-5 Riverside here for quite some time, but 8 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll see if Cashion can get a quick bucket before the buzzer. Rotates. That's number 15, Abby Hobgood. She misses on her shot. Nabavi has to put it up. She can't get it away before the buzzer sounds. And we'll, in the first quarter, Riverside 7-5 from the championship game of the Cashion County Invitational Tournament.
No matter what
Cover
comes
that.
we'll always put you first. You're more than a patient. You're someone we care about. And we're working hard every day to keep you safe and continue to give you the best care so you can feel comfortable here. Not because Stillwater Medical is a healthcare provider, but because we're your provider. And we're ready to see you and serve you right here at home.
Back in action here at the Cashion Invitational Basketball Tournament, Girls Championship game. Cashion versus Riverside. Riverside out of the timeout. Gets a bucket there. That is number 2, Hogner, with her first points of the game.
Yeah, she's just a sophomore. That was a nice little stroke, the left-handed 15-footer. She continues to do that. It's going to be tough to stop.
And another turnover there for the Lady Wildcats. Riverside back down on offense, looking to extend their 4-point lead. 9-5 here early in the second quarter. And Hobner had an open shot, but she got open because of an illegal screen. So it's going to go back the other way.
Great idea. I like the idea of screening out on the perimeter like that. You just can't throw your hip into it.
And another turnover with the Riverside length is really causing problems for Cashion out front. That's an easy layup there for Puwall. It is 11-5 Riverside.
Well, they've extended their zone defense out into the perimeter and making it very difficult for Cashion to make easy passes. If you can make the easy things hard defensively, and I've heard some coaches say that you're playing defense, make the easy things hard, and that's what Riverside's doing right here.
Nabavi looking to inbound to number 23. That's Megan Schaefer, and she has some room in the paint, but is shut down. She kicks it out. That's open 3 by number 15, Abby Hobgood. No good. Riverside back down the court. Great pass there by number 45, Brown, but could not convert on the layup. Westerhoff turns it over. Riverside has a 2-on-1 break. That's number 2 with the foul. Throws it up over her head, goes in, and going to go through the free throw line.
That was a no-look two-handed granny behind the back toss that, hey, credit her. She knew where the basket was, and she wasn't even looking, and she just threw it up and it went in. That's a tough one. That's a highlight reel.
Better be lucky than good sometimes. Timeout here before the free throw. We're going to take it with them. It's 13-5 Riverside.
Feel safe and secure with Arlo Wireless Outdoor Camera, available at Pioneer. Arlo offers top-notch protection with crystal clear video quality, rain or shine. Monitor your home from anywhere with remote smartphone access. Whether you're at home or on the go, Arlo keeps you connected to what matters most. Trust Arlo and Pioneer to keep your home safe and secure. Visit gopioneer.com to get your Arlo wireless cameras today.
Brahms is bringing the heat. Introducing Brahms' new spicy chicken sandwiches. Flavor this good just can't be beat. Brahms' crispy, tender, spicy chicken delivers just enough kick to ramp up our original recipe. Get it regular or club style with crispy bacon and American cheese. Add on Brahms sauce for that extra burst of heat, and you have spicy chicken sandwich perfection, because nothing is better than Brahms.
Martin's Machine Shop.
We are back at the Cashion Invitational Basketball Tournament, Girls Championship game, Cashion versus Riverside. The Lady Braves lead it early, 13-5. Hogner's come in lane. The sophomore point guard for the Lady Braves has 4 quick points. Is going to go to the free throw line here for her 5th point, but maybe some danger zone area for Cashion. They've got to get this their offense figured out here.
Yeah, the strength of the Cashion Lady Wildcats is going to be their size inside. You got to find a way to get the ball to Schaefer inside, because you can't beat a team like this with what they're good at. And Riverside is really good with their athleticism and their quickness out front. Although Cashion has a little bit of that, your strength is inside. So you got to find a way to get the ball inside to your big girls and give them opportunities to score.
And this zone's really creating problems for the point guard. The guards handling the ball out front for Cashion. Those passes right there. And they call an over in the back. I'm not sure that's the correct call. Lane, looks like that ball was tipped on the pass.
Yeah, it looked like it was tipped. It's just that's a no man's land right there. You don't want the basketball. You don't want to compromise your position. And either like the corners or the half court line, you got to stay away from that area. So, but that's tough to do. Easier said than done.
Riverside back down the court. This is Hogner with the basketball. Been a good little spark here off the bench for Riverside. Patient offensively here for Riverside as they're looking for an open shot. Get it to Brown. She will shoot it from the corner. That's an air ball and a cheap foul there on the rebound. That's Megan Schaefer securing that basketball and getting pushed in the back. So Cashion basketball here coming back down the floor.
Well, they're going to Riverside's going to get in that extended 2-1-2 or 2-3 zone, however you want to call it. And the key right here, you've got to get the ball to the middle of the floor and in the baseline, and you cannot turn the ball over against this pressure. That's a good look right there. Great look. I mean,
good look for Harb, just rimmed out there. Riverside.
And a second opportunity. So Cashion got a good look at it, got the offensive rebound and a chance at the putback, and is going to get another opportunity right here to maintain possession. So this is shaping up to be a good possession. This is what they have to do in order to keep this game where it's at.
Great inbound pass by Nababi to number 23. That's Megan Schaefer, the senior, and she makes the layup to make this a 13-7 game, Riverside.
Well, Schaefer's a force to deal with. She catches the ball anywhere inside 4 feet from the basket.
And Cashion has a big lineup in there right now, Lane. That's what they have to do. They have to get the ball on the block, let their bigs go to work.
Yeah, and the guards are going to have to take care of it and find those big girls. And once again, right there, that's all day. That's there. And if Cashion can exploit that, they're going to have a chance to stay in this thing. 4 quick points by Schaefer gets the Lady Wildcats back in the basketball game. 13-9 Riverside. Here comes a 3 attempt by Brown. That is no good off the back iron. And Harp with the rebound to Nababi. Back inside to Schaefer. She's doing work down there right now, Lane. Getting the Wildcats back in this basketball game. She is. And I'll say this, Brown was on her backside gets called for the foul. No, I don't think it was Brown that got called for the foul. I think that was Black. But Brown is helping defensively and really making it difficult for Schaefer inside. But I think Schaefer's so strong.
There's Schaefer again with the ball. Put back by Harp, and again, third and fourth opportunities, but just couldn't get one to go down. That's going to be a jump ball. Possession error to Riverside.
Cashion's found what they're going to have to do in order to crack that defensive code. Can they maintain and get the ball inside like they've been doing on the last several possessions?
Good open shot there. That's number 32, Bobby Parker from Anadarko.
Parker with that's one of those. That's a throwback. You don't see too many 15-foot elbow shots anymore. It's a great job of getting her feet set to get that shot off.
15, Abby Hobgood with the runner there. It's a little bit short. Riverside controls it, and the foul. 14 fouls for Riverside here in the second quarter. That's 2 for Cashion. 15-9. Riverside leads it. 3:55 and counting here in the second quarter. Number 23 with a good move. That's Kate Hoppy, but she misses the shot. Riverside is cold from the outside right now, Lane. If they get those shots to go down, it's going to be a difficult night for Cashion, but just not able to knock those down right now.
Well, from the defensive side of things, I'm a firm believer in the further you can push somebody out to make that shot, the better chance you got to win. So, we'll give up the 19-foot 9 shot all day long as opposed to a 6-foot shot or a 4-foot shot.
Looks like Riverside's out of that zone, man-to-man, and Westerhoff just can't find anywhere to go with the basketball. Finally, she dribbles around, gets herself free. Oh, and misses the layup. 23, Schaefer again with another offensive rebound, but turnover shortly thereafter.
Well, this game is actually a little bit different than I thought it was. I thought we were going to see a lot of up and down and a lot of fast break points. But so far, we've seen a defensive shoving match. And I'm here for it. I love physical basketball. I absolutely love it.
This is great. It seems like postseason basketball right now, Lane. This is good stuff. That's number 2, Hogner, with another three-point attempt. Is long. Hobgood back up the court for the Lady Wildcats. Gives to Nabavi near the paw. Nabavi finds herself open. Oh, just gets a wide open 3 there. But again, neither team can make anything from the outside.
That's one of those. It's a numbers game. Eventually, one of them's going to fall. And it's really both sides of the court. And they're right there. It's a numbers game, Andy.
That's 32. Bobby Parker with the 3 for the Lady Braves, and Riverside has doubled them up here, 18-9 with 2:26 left before halftime.
Martin's Machine Shop, a family-owned business since 1974, serves Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. They offer full machine shop, welding, and metal working capabilities for repair and fabrication. Their fluid power division repairs hydraulic cylinders, pumps, motors, and valves, and includes a full inventory of 6,000 PSI hose and fittings. Give them a call at 580-227-2734 or connect through their website, www.martinsmachineshop.com, to see how they can assist you today.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Thanks for joining us at the Cashion County Line Tournament on Squirrel.tv. Andy Campbell with Lane Jones bringing you the girls' championship game here. Riverside leading at 18-9 with a little over 2 minutes before the break. Megan Schaefer gets the ball on the block, trying to make some room. She does. Right-hand layup is good.
She's a force inside. She catches the ball with her back to the basket within 4 feet from the bucket. It's going to go in or she's going to get fouled.
Tough to defend right there. 18-11 now for the Lady Braves. Deep three here for Riverside, and they make another one. That's 2 in a row there for number 32, Bobby Parker.
Parker showing her range right there. She was about 3 feet behind the three-point line, so that 22-footer she put up with ease, and it went in, nothing but net.
Parker gets called for the foul back down here, trying to defend Megan Schaefer, keep her out of the lane. That's quite a job right there for anyone. So Megan Schaefer's going to go to the free throw line. Cashion down 10, 21-11.
Well, you talked about that danger zone just a little bit ago. It's another pivotal point right now for the Cashion Lady Wildcats. They're going to have to find a way just to and this is what I told Mark in the last game. You just got to find a way to compartmentalize and break this whole game down possession by possession. Win every possession. She makes this free throw, so they won that possession. Cashion did. Come back down here, get a stop, and win that possession, and that's how you inch back into it.
21-13 now. Both teams are starting to heat up a little bit offensively. That's number 23. It's a little bit short. And Megan Schaefer pulls down that board. They call it a jump ball. Possession arrow will go back to the Lady Braves.
Not a bad defensive possession by the Lady Wildcats. They got the shot they wanted. It was a 24-foot shot and a long shot, long rebound. And they just need to get a stop right here.
Looked like she shuffled her feet there, but no call. That's number 32, Bobby Parker, who just drained those 2 threes just a minute ago. Jump stop there in the lane for number 23. That's Kane Hoppy as she scores her first bucket of the game. Back to a 10-point lead. Didn't look like a great shot there for number 12. That's Addison McCracken, the senior. She didn't get her feet set, and that goes out of bounds back to Riverside.
Well, sometimes that defensive pressure makes you rush your shot just a little bit, and that's exactly what happened to McCracken right there. She got in a pinch right there and put up a shot. And, good teams that play really good defense are hard to score against.
Riverside with the rebound. That's number 12, Ashley Puwash with the putback. Hey, a big final 50 seconds here for the Cashion Lady Wildcats as they're down 12, about 45 seconds left before halftime. The Bobby with an open three from the corner, leaves it short. Riverside rushing back down the court. Layup on the floor. Didn't go in, but wouldn't have counted anyway. That's a foul on Abby Hobgood. That is her second personal foul. 4th team foul for the Lady Wildcats.
Well, these last 32 seconds are crucial. You got to get a stop if you're Cashion. If you're Riverside, you're just looking for a high percentage efficient shot.
Good inbound there to 44. That's Brown, and it just rims out on her shot attempt. Big possession here for the Lady Wildcats before halftime. Into Schaefer, and with the turnaround jumper, and she drains it. 25-15 Riverside.
Big basket. So you won that possession. Turn around defensively. Cashion looking to try to win this defensive possession.
3 seconds, 2 seconds. There's the deep three, and she banks it in at the buzzer. That is number 30, Pablo, the senior shooting guard, and that'll extend the lead for Riverside 28-15 at halftime of the Cashion County Line Tournament on Squirrel.tv. We'll be back after halftime.
For more than a century, you have made St. Mary's your healthcare choice. It might be our dedication, compassion, and skill, or the personalized patient experience. Perhaps it is our award-winning, high-quality care. Whatever your reason, you trust St. Mary's will offer advanced technology and comprehensive care close to home. Learn more about our services at stmarysregional.com.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
This is game time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief, these are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and ranch land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
The future comes fast, which is why it's important to start planning for tomorrow today. So whether you're setting aside money for something special or just safeguarding it against a rainy day, at Gateway, we've got competitive rates on a full suite of savings products. So consider us your gateway to earning money on your money. Open a high-yield savings account with an annual percentage yield of 3.5%. Visit gatewayfirst.com. Gateway First Bank, member FDIC.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student checking account with Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get a free Visa debit card for secure shopping power online or in stores. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Farming today isn't just about hard work. It's about making smart choices. That's where Correction Line Ag and BW Fusion step in. We're redefining crop nutrition with cutting-edge biology that delivers real results. Stop relying on outdated methods. It's time for a fresh approach. CLA delivers data-driven solutions tailored for every growth stage, boosting your farm's ROI. Ready to get started? Call 833-CLA-SOIL or visit correctionlineag.com. Smarter farming starts here.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about.
For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
For a bank that's big enough to serve you, but small enough to know you, turn to Alva State Bank. Whether you're opening your first checking account, going to college, starting a small business, planning a wedding, or having a baby, Alva State Bank is here for all of life's milestones. To learn more, visit any Alva State Bank branch or go online to alvastatebank.com. Alva State Bank. They plant roots where others have branches. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Squirrel.tv, the Cashion County Line Basketball Tournament Girls Championship action. Riverside leads at 28-15 here as we open the third quarter of play. Cashion Lady Wildcats will have the opening possession here on offense as they look to get back in this basketball game.
Yeah, big possession here for the Lady Wildcats. They've got to score if they want to not have to kind of get in the panic mode. And they're doing the right thing, getting the ball inside to Schaefer. Get it to Schaefer with the putback. Second chance point. Count it and foul. So it's Brooke Schaefer, number 32, with that make, and she's going to go to the free throw line for the traditional three-point play. That's the type of start you need to get off to. Coaches say all the time, and I heard Eddie Sutton say this, the two most important possessions of a basketball game come before halftime and after halftime. And Cashion doing a good job of taking advantage of their first opportunity with the basketball in the third quarter.
That is the third foul on number 12, Ashley Puwal. And she's going to exit the game here. It's just as we're 22 seconds into the third quarter. It's a big loss for Riverside. Free throw attempt, no good. Riverside controls the rebound. That's number 44, Brown, as she goes back up court. Hogner starts the second half for the Lady Braves. She had a really big first half there in the second quarter. Brown down the lane, wild right-hander is no good, misses everything, and Madison Westerhoff on the rebound, back down to Schaefer on the block. Just rims out, but she's going to go to the free throw line for two shots here.
Well, Cashion doing a good job of getting the ball exactly where it needs to be on the last two possessions in order to stay competitive in this basketball game.
Free throw good for Megan Schaefer. I have her with 7 points. That is unofficial total, so don't take that to the bank. I'm just trying to fill in here for Mark Rogers. So
big shoes to fill.
Big shoes to fill. Megan Schaefer makes both. And Cashion cuts the lead quickly, 28-19.
I have a feeling Mark's probably having a good time right now.
We hope he is. Three-pointer goes for number 2. That's Hogner again with another big shot for the Lady Braves. That's her 7th point of the game. That Schaefer free throw line extended. That is a foul on the rebound. That's going to be on, looks like Megan Schaefer with the push.
Yeah, she just, I watched him get tied up on the other side, and she got a little loose with her arm, and that's one of those just a hustle foul. And, you'll take those as a coach.
Well, that's Megan's first personal. 31-19 Riverside as we tick under 6.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Travel. So Riverside, other than that three-pointer there by Hogner, has really struggled offensively here as we start the second frame.
Well, the Lady Braves given Cashion an opportunity to stay in this ball game. So we'll see what Cashion does here. They really need to spread things out and try to isolate one of the Schaefer girls on the block in order to get them the basketball.
And they get it into Schaefer. She can't do anything with it. Back out to Nabavi. She turns down an open 3 for a layup, and it is good.
Well, part of that was created by the size of Schaefer. Nabavi was able to get down there and find that gap.
And another turnover for the Lady Braves. 10-point game here. Riverside leads at 31-21.
It's a game of ebbs and flows, and right now things flowing in the direction of the Lady Wildcats. And see what they do here. The ball in this possession.
Schaefer back to Nabavi, has an open 3, turns it down to number 15. That is Hobgood, and she drains it. Big shot there by Abby Hobgood, the senior. And I said that is her first basket of the basketball game.
Great job of moving the basketball inside out. Anytime you can go inside out and you get extra pass with the ball reversal, get an open 3, you can capitalize, and Cashion doing that, get the lead down to 7.
Timeout here by Riverside. Coach Kelly wants to talk about it. We'll take a quick break and be right back at the Cashion County Line Invitational.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag.
Welcome back to Squirrel.tv, Cashion County Line Tournament, Girls Championship game. The Riverside Lady Braves currently lead it by 7 points over the Cashion Lady Wildcats, 31-24. We have 5 minutes, 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Lane, a lot of momentum here for the Lady Wildcats.
Yeah, they've done a good job of getting off to a great start in the second half. And the tricky part is just sustaining that. They're going to have to do it defensively right here, and they're going to have to look for a stop.
Three is long by number 32. That is Bobby Parker. And Schaefer has a wide open layup. Stop. Go by. Layup is good.
It all started down here on the defensive end of the floor. Riverside puts up that long corner 3, no good. Cashion gets the defensive rebound and pushes it the other way in transition.
And a turnover for the Lady Wildcats. Nabavi with the open 3. She turns it down, but she walked as she tried to go to the rim. Good idea. Just didn't execute there by Kate Nabavi.
Well, right now is another crucial possession. You've got it. You're within one possession. It's a 2-possession game now, but if Cashion can get a stop, they got a chance to cut it to 1 possession.
All of a sudden, it is a 5-point basketball game.
You got to have an ability to compartmentalize the game. So right now is a crucial time for Cashion.
That 3 is nowhere even close by Hogner. Lady Braves really struggling offensively here.
Big possession. Cashion.
Good job being patient there. Get to Schaefer inside. She has a shot. Looks like she got fouled, but layup goes.
There it is. It's a 3-point game. And great patience on the offensive end of the floor to get this back to a one-possession game.
Lane, you have your superstar on the bench. That's Puwa for the Lady Braves with 3 fouls. When do you think about bringing her back in?
Yeah, there's no reason to hit the panic button yet. There you see right there. They've got some girls that can contribute.
That shot is good by Bell, number 34. It's her 4th point of the game. Riverside extends its lead back to 5.
It's a horrible analogy, but basically just don't sink the ship. Let her get back out there eventually, and she'll do what she needs to do. But Cashion, credit the Lady Wildcats doing a great job so far of doing what they need to do to get back in this thing.
That's number 15, Abby Hobgood, the senior, had an open jumper, and she drains that. Back to a 3-point basketball game. And that is blocked. Schaefer with a good defensive play, and she gets the rebound there. Looking for some help to bring the ball up. The Bobby finally gets it. The Bobby turns the corner. She turned it over. Stepped on the line there and wasted possession there for Cashion.
Boy, and I'm not making excuses for Nabavi. She's a very good ball handler, does a great job. She's a freshman. She's going to learn. You know, we saw that in the first half where she wasn't sure where she was. And just to gather yourself, get under control, and make sure you just priority one is taking care of the basketball.
Yeah, very bright future ahead for Kate Nabavi in a Lady Wildcat uniform.
She'll slow the game down. She will. She'll learn to slow it down.
Cashion looking for another defensive stop here. They almost had it with a turnover. And there's a turnover by the Lady Braves. Riverside just looks very disjointed offensively right now, Lane.
You know, I think one of the biggest things that in playing competitive athletics, you always go through these growing seasons. You hear people talk about slowing the game down. It's not physically slowing down. It's mentally slowing the game down. There's a lot of talk right now about Jane Daniels, how he slowed the game down as a rookie because of AI. And, you know, what we're seeing right now is we're seeing a couple girls from Cashion that have slowed the game down. The big girls inside, they've done that. And so now go back to your question. When do you put her back in? You go back to Puha. Now you go back with her.
And another turnover there for Riverside. Timeout for the Lady Braves. We'll take it with them. It is 33-32 Riverside at the Cashion County Line tournament.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
We are back in Cashion. Lady Wildcats have the ball with a chance to take the lead in this game. Lane never would have thought that about 30 minutes ago. Megan Schaefer inside, and they're going to call the offensive foul there.
Yeah, I get it. Great job defensively. Lady Braves were, you know, I didn't see who that was down there. I think that
looked like number 34 Bell.
So it was Bell. She did a great job of selling it, you know, and that's part of it. I mean, it's just those incidental contact, but at the same time, you got to keep those elbows in for Schaefer.
Puwa still on the bench for the Lady Braves. Maybe they're waiting until the fourth quarter to bring her back with her 3 personal fouls. There's a drive down the lane by number 23. That's a good move for Kane Hompy as she gets a bucket there to extend the lead back to 3.
Yeah, Hoppy did a great job. She crossed her body, went back to her left hand, and Riverside's got to have that with Puha out of the game.
Looks like back to the zone here for Riverside on defense.
Yeah.
Almost got the turnover there.
Smart move to get out of that man and get back to the zone, because I say that as you
great drive there by number 14, Madison Westerhoff.
Westerhoff just found that gap in the defense, and she penetrated and was able to get the easy layup.
Back to a one-point game. And a steal there for Schaefer. She's doing it all tonight. Nabavi has an open pass. Good pass. Layup. No good, but foul. Number 15, Hopgood's going to go to the free throw line for 2.
Now, opportunity to take the lead. Got to make free throws. You hear coaches talk about simulating game situations. There is no simulation in practice. You can do everything, but the bottom line, it's hand-eye coordination, it's muscle memory, it's shot after shot after shot, and free throws in big games like this. And Cashion being down the whole game, they got a chance to take the lead right here. Great job by Hopgood, the senior, to hit those 2 free throws to give Cashion the lead.
Hopgood makes both as Cashion now leads 36-35. It's their first lead since early in this contest. Less than a minute to play here in the third quarter, setting up for a really great fourth quarter here, Lane.
Yeah, if we have anything like we did the last game, we're in for a barn burner here.
That was the Fairview boys. They defeated Cashion in overtime for the third place trophy here of the Cashion Countywide basketball tournament. Fairview girls also third place winners here today. And that ball was loose, and they're going to call over and back. Turnover for the Lady Braves. Braves fans not liking that not liking that call.
I'm a little surprised that Coach Kelly hasn't gone back with Pula yet.
Cashion trying to extend its 1-point lead here right before the buzzer, as there's a wide open 3. That's number 12, and she knocks it down. That's Addison McCracken, the senior. Big bucket for McCracken.
Addison doing a good job of getting her feet set. Great inside out. The ball hit the short corner and caused the defense to collapse in, and then gave McCracken the open 3.
Riverside unable to get a shot off before the horn sounds. And we're going to go to the fourth quarter with the Cashion Lady Wildcats. A massive third quarter. They now lead it by 4, 39-35. We'll be back.
No matter what comes our way, we'll always put you first. You're more than a patient. You're someone we care about. And we're working hard every day to keep you safe and continue to give you the best care so you can feel comfortable here. Not because Stillwater Medical is a healthcare provider, but because we're your provider. And we're ready to see you and serve you right here at home.
Feel safe and secure with Arlo Wireless Outdoor Camera, available at Pioneer. Arlo offers top-notch protection with crystal clear video quality, rain or shine. Monitor your home from anywhere with remote smartphone access, whether you're at home or on the go. Arlo keeps you connected to what matters most. Trust Arlo and Pioneer to keep your home safe and secure. Visit gopioneer.com to get your Arlo wireless cameras today.
Brahms is bringing the heat. Introducing Brahms' new spicy chicken sandwiches. Flavor this good just can't be beat. Brahms' crispy, tender, spicy chicken delivers just enough kick to ramp up our original recipe. Get it regular or club style with crispy bacon and American cheese. Add on Brahms sauce for that extra burst of heat, and you have spicy chicken sandwich perfection. Because nothing.
Championship game action here at the Cashion Countywide basketball tournament. Cashion Lady Wildcats lead at 39-35 as we start the fourth quarter. That shot by Hogner, no good. Schaefer with the rebound, and Cashion outlets.
it's been a tale of two halves so far. Cashion using their size, and really. So here's the thing: you've got to credit Coach Taylor the second half making the adjustments to get the ball down on the block and utilize your size to get back in this.
Yeah, Coach Taylor obviously made some incredible adjustments there at half to get Lady Wildcats back in this basketball game, which they trailed as much as 15 or 16 there in the second quarter.
Yeah, double-digit leads are hard to overcome against teams like Riverside just because of their tenacity, their length, and their athleticism.
Free throw good there for Megan Schaefer. She has definitely been the MVP of this basketball game for the Cashion Lady Wildcats. And that one rattles in. I show her 12th point of the basketball game. 41-35 Cashion as they extend their lead to 6 now.
The shifting pendulum of momentum has definitely favored Cashion in the second half. And if I'm sitting on that other sideline and I'm Coach Kelly, I'm thinking a way to get that back on my side. And it sometimes maybe too late.
Another turnover for the Lady Braves. They just have really struggled offensively here in the second half. Another big three there. That is number 12, Addison McCracken, as she knocks down another triple. And Cashion now leads it by 9 points.
When you're getting easy bumps off the glass from your big girls inside, it frees things up on the outside to give your good shooters a chance to relax and get good looks at the basket, which Cashion has done on in the second half quite a bit.
Cashion right back on offense after the miss by Brown on a three-pointer, and that's going to be an offensive foul going back the other way on Hobgood there.
I don't mind that. Here's the thing. That's her third personal foul. It's fourth quarter. She was trying to make an aggressive move to the basket. That's not one of those that's not a game changer.
Hobgood is going to sit down for a minute as they bring Brooke Schaefer back into the contest. (44-35) as we get close to 6 minutes left in this basketball game. It'll be a massive win for Coach Taylor and the Lady Wildcats over a highly ranked number 8 in Class 2A Lady Braves. Wide open three here, but she leaves it short. Fight for the rebound is going to be tie ball. Possession arrow is going to go to the Lady Wildcats.
Oh, and that's as good as generating a turnover. And anytime you get a loose ball like that out after a shot, and you can win that possession, that's icing on the cake.
Lane, are you a little surprised that Riverside has not gone back to that 2-1-2 zone?
Yeah,
that was so effective early.
I was thinking that because that's just like we saw in the boys' game. That is a tough code to crack. You make the offense indecisive whenever you present a defense like that, and you make them throw floaters. And when floaters start getting thrown up, they're really difficult to it's difficult to control the game offensively. So, I'm surprised we haven't seen that.
It was a good drive there, just unlucky on the shot. Ball is deflected off Riverside, so Cashion is going to get the ball back. Looks like Riverside is going to extend its pressure here.
Yeah, and that's a good move defensively. You've got to do something different.
Nabavi breaks it with her left hand, and she has a wide open lane to Schaefer.
Now,
Got it.
I probably wouldn't have gone to a man-type press. I would have probably gone to something where the guards couldn't get by me, and they had to throw the ball up and over the defense.
Great job there by Nabavi getting around that press. Puwall back in the game as she tries a contested jumper that gets blocked. Cashion just doing everything right now. Except that. Turnover in the backcourt. Number 2, that's Hogner, and she is fouled on the way up. She'll go to the free throw line.
What I like about that foul is the fact that no easy basket was given up. It was a clean foul. It was a hard, clean foul. Nothing wrong with it. And you're going to make the opposing team earn it at the free throw line. So she didn't. I had a coach tell me once, if you're going to turn it over and they have a chance to score, don't let them score. Make them earn it.
And works out well for the Lady Wildcats as Hogner misses the front end. Makes the second one. That is her 8th point of the basketball game. 46-36. Cashion with a 10-point lead as we tick under 5 minutes left in the contest. Almost turnover, but saved right back under the basket to Schaefer. And she eventually gets the ball back and makes the layup. Now she's in double figures with 10.
She's automatic from inside 2 feet.
Schaefer is really doing a lot of work down there, down low for the Lady Wildcats, as they will pull this back and be patient with the basketball here.
Yeah, now if you're Cashion, Coach Taylor, you want to tell your team to get really selective.
Cashion is the number 14 team in Class 2A. That's McCracken with another 3, no good. Hogner with the rebound, and it's over the back.
Little heat check right there. I don't have any issues with her putting up that shot. You got a 12-point lead, 4 minutes to play. The caveat with that is you've got to get a stop on the defensive end on this next possession if you're Cashion.
Another timeout here for Riverside. We'll take it with them. 48-36. Cashion Lady Wildcats lead it.
Martin's Machine Shop, a family-owned business since 1974, serves Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. They offer full machine shop, welding, and metal working capabilities for repair and fabrication. Their fluid power division repairs hydraulic cylinders, pumps, motors, and valves, and includes a full inventory of 6,000 PSI hose and fittings. Give them a call at 580-227-2734 or connect through their website, www.martinsmachineshop.com, to see how they can assist you today.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider?
We are back here in Cashion for the girls' championship game between the Riverside Lady Braves and the Cashion Lady Wildcats. Riverside, the number 8 team in Class 2A. Cashion, the number 14 team in Class 2A. It's been a great matchup. Riverside led this one big early. Cashion has fought back like crazy in the second half as they now lead it by 12, 48-36, as we just ticked under 4 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, it's been a tale of two halves for sure. Cashion, answering the call, doing what they needed to do to get back, not just get back in it, but to take a commanding lead.
There's Puwa with the open shot. She's just been off tonight.
Well, I know I said earlier during a break it's easy to armchair quarterback things, but when you called for Puwa earlier to Puwa to get back in this ballgame, probably by the time she came in, it's almost going to feel like it's too little too late, and you can't shoulder everything by yourself. Now, the game's far from over. I'm not saying it's over by any means, but you've made it very difficult when one of your better players set a majority of a quarter on the bench.
A lot of game left to play, but Lady Braves better start scoring in bunches here, or else this thing's going to get over in a hurry. Every possession's going to matter from here on out. Open 3, and that is good. That is number 32, Bobby Parker. Just as I was talking about, a big shot there for the Lady Braves.
Now, if Cashion can find a way to score, even just get a couple free throws, you made Riverside take a lot of time off the clock in order to get that shot, but you can't be giving those up. You can't go basket. You can't go empty possession and a basket, empty possession and a basket. You got to convert down here and continue to make Riverside milk time off the clock to earn their points.
Foul called on Kane Hopney, the junior point guard. That is her second personal foul. 2 team fouls here for Riverside in the fourth quarter. Cashion will inbound in front of the scorer's table. Megan Schaefer collects. Good catch by her.
And there's that possession I was talking about. If she makes her free throws, it's a productive possession, and that was just a net 1 point loss because you got a 3 on this end of the floor. She makes 2 free throws. You've only given up 1 point, and about a minute at a time will have elapsed. So that's not, when you look at measuring possessions, Cashion has a chance to win both of those possessions by making 2 free throws right here.
Coach Kelly not happy with that call, that foul call there, and it looks like the refs are trying to figure out whether this is a shooting foul or
they called a shooting foul initially, and it looks like they're going to call it on the floor underneath.
Cashion will take it out, and the Bobby gets it into Schaefer. Back to the Bobby in the corner. She smartly. She got into the lane. They call the carry. So another turnover there for the Lady Wildcats.
I haven't seen that call called in years. I've been on that kick for a while. You can call that anytime you want to call that during a game. More kids carry the ball now than they did ever. That's a carrier. I don't have an issue with the call, but that's one you can call quite a bit.
Pompey gets into the lane but misses the floater. We have Schaefer to her. Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul on Megan Schaefer. That's going to be her third personal.
Well, looking at if you're Cashion, looking at that side of it, the clock is your friend. They've been able to only give up those 3 points in the last minute and a half. So they're going to have to continue to they need to stop here defensively to feel good about the rest of this game.
Riverside really having to work here on offense just to get an open look. They don't have all the time in the world here, but they sure are kind of acting like it right now, Lane.
Good possession defensively for the Cashion Lady Wildcats. They're just absolutely making Riverside work for everything.
Deep three, rims out, unlucky there. And the putback by number 44, Brianna Brown.
Yeah, crucial possession right here, though, for Cashion offensively. You can't turn it over and you can't come up empty-handed, or you're going to have a ball game the rest of this way.
7-point basketball game, 48-41. Lady Wildcats leading it with 1 minute, 30 seconds left in the game.
I'd call timeout and get something, go to my go-to, whatever that is. And it's going to probably have a 3 and a 2 in it, or a 2 and a 3.
Well, the Bobby gets bailed out there as she kind of had not a great throw, not a great pass at it, but it gets knocked out of bounds by Riverside.
Yeah, I'd call timeout and draw something up for one of the Schaefers. Put the icing on the cake, so to speak. The screener will work too underneath.
Schaefer has it, lost it, gets it back, and they're going to call another offensive foul there on the elbow. Coach Taylor not a fan of that not a fan of that call. But that's the fourth personal there on Megan Schaefer. Something to watch for the last minute and 19 seconds of this game.
I like the baseline out of bounds underneath. A great job of screening the screener, clearing it out, and letting your big girls get open. But now, unfortunately, didn't convert, so you're going to have to get a stop defensively down here.
Big three here coming on the way, but it is an air ball. Megan Schaefer collects. To Bobby. And I'm not sure if they're going to call a turnover here or a jump ball. If they call the jump ball and the possession's arrow, it's going to keep it with Cashion.
Cashion getting a little careless with the basketball, so Coach Taylor's going to want to talk about it.
Timeout. Coach Taylor and the Lady Wildcats, they lead by 7 with 1 minute and 2 seconds left. We'll be right back with the Cashion Countywide tournament.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
For more than a century, you have made St. Mary's your healthcare choice. It might be our dedication, compassion, and skill, or the personalized patient experience. Perhaps it is our award-winning, high-quality care. Whatever your reason, you trust St. Mary's will offer advanced technology and comprehensive care close to home. Learn more about our services at stmarysregional.com.
And we are back in Cashion. 1 minute, 2 seconds left to play in this basketball game. 48-41, the Lady Wildcats lead it. It's going to be Lady Wildcats ball here out of the timeout.
Well, here's the thing. You've got a 3-possession game. So if you're Cashion, you've got that going for you. But you're going to have to take care of the ball, and you've got to find a way to be efficient with the time.
So, Lane, do you play keep away here? Do you run an offensive set? What is Coach Taylor telling them in the huddle?
I'm playing keep away, and they're going to come out and they've got to foul. They're going to have to foul.
To Schaefer in the corner. She needs help. Gets it over to number 15, Abby Hobgood. Riverside not fouling. Hobgood with the ill-advised pass is intercepted by Riverside. 40 seconds left. That is Hompy down the lane, and she is fouled. So she's going to go to the free throw line. Kane Hompney, the junior from Shawnee.
Well, it's still a 3-possession basketball game. She makes these 2. It's going to be a 2-possession game. But you've got to take care of the basketball. And a lot of time ran off the clock right there. But that was too easy.
That was the first foul on Megan Schaefer as Humpy makes the first. 48-42, Cashion. Second is off. Schaefer rebounds and outlets to Nababi. 30 seconds left.
2-possession game. Expect the foul to happen.
They trap Nababi there in the corner and get the turnover. And Riverside turns it right back over. Good defense there by Cashion. That is number 14, Madison Westerhoff, as she's dribbling, trying to find an outlet. Gets it to Schaefer. Schaefer on up to Hobgood, and she is fouled. She's going to go to the free throw line.
Yeah. If she makes one of these, well, there's only 3 team fouls, so we're not – that's the 14th foul, so we're not in the free throw.
Well, Hobgood is at the line. Looks like she's going to shoot 2 here.
Shooting free throws.
We were told before the game by Adam Dieselhorst there are no more 1-and-1s in Oklahoma high school basketball, in case
2
you
shots.
were unaware. So it's going to be 2 shots from here on out.
Yeah, she's got to make this one to make it a 3-possession game.
48-42. Cashion leads it. 13.1 seconds remaining.
And I don't think I think that's the 4th team foul. I think it's a side out of bounds, which actually doesn't hurt Cashion whatsoever because you still have the basketball. Should be side out of bounds.
Our referee's talking about it here.
That's a correctable error.
I think that's what they're going to do, Lane. They're going to give it to Cashion.
Foul happened below the free throw line, so it's going to be baseline out of bounds, which really favors Cashion because if you screen the screener and you get a bump off the glass, and you're going to seal the game.
Well, no harm, no foul. She missed the free throw, so Nababi is going to inbound here. Gets it in to Schaefer, and she is trapped down low, but gets it out. Good play. And Nababi is fouled by Humpy.
Yeah, and Cashion's going to hang on and win this game. But what an effort. What a comeback. I'll be honest, after watching that second quarter, I was really starting to write Cashion off. And not because I didn't think they could, just because I didn't think that Riverside was going to give them the opportunity to do that. So credit Cashion for grabbing that bull by the horns and getting back in this game and taking a commanding second half.
Great job by Coach Taylor and her girls, Lane. We talked a couple of times that we thought Cashion was in the danger zone there in the second quarter as they got down 15, 16 points. And they come roaring back after halftime and now lead this game by 6. It looks like they're going to get a championship win here at the Cashion County Line Tournament.
Yeah, and I give credit to Coach Taylor. She definitely and not to discredit Coach Kelly by any means. Coach Taylor made the right decisions, getting her team into position to win.
2 big free throws there by Nababi, and a 3 made down in the corner. That's number 32, Bobby Parker, but it doesn't matter. The Cashion Lady Wildcats are going to be the championship winners of the Cashion County Line Tournament as they win it 50-45. We'll be back with the boys basketball championship game at the Cashion County Line Tournament here in about 10 minutes. We'll see you then.